If you're like me, your country is sick. And it's not getting better, it's getting worse. The sickness is profound and deep and philosophical as well as literal and political and judicial. We have a deep, deep sickness, and it doesn't help to chalk it up to stupidity, because that just frustrates a person that knows that I'm just smart you signaling. But if our words were taken seriously, yours and mine, yours too, but our ideas, we would save so many lives and world would be so much better. And that's a legitimate complaint. And it's so frustrating because it feels like you're talking to yourself, even though you're talking to a camera, which means that this could get 1 billion views. Anything is possible. So let's talk about good things in a world where anything is possible. Because I doubt this gets triple-digit views, and that's okay. But there are good things out there that we need to remind ourselves of during this time of intense sickness. We are a sick nation, America, and it's a sick world, Earth. We've got huge flaws, and we're getting ready for some catastrophes. And I'm not just talking about climate change and COVID and the drug war and oppression and the interference of other people's nations and war and starvation. There's so much. Anyway, that's why you have to focus on what's good, because it just mind boggles you. When you look at the bad, it's everywhere. It's omnipresent. Badness is more God than God. But it's not supreme, and there is no God. So there are good things, and one of them is Richard Dawkins. As far as I understand, he's still alive. I could meet Richard Dawkins. I've read his books. He's incredible. He's the dick doc that I want to go to with my pecker problems. I want him to say something like, you have a good point about us all being Africans because of evolution. I mean, it's a simple truth, and it's a waste of his time to say it to me, but it would make my day if he just responded to me, personal me. But even if he didn't, reading his works reminds you we are all related to one another in a vast family that spans kingdoms. And I'm referring to those in the biological sense. We are related to plants, much less our intensely near relations, which are other human beings. We are a very well-knit family among human beings, and more than 99% of my DNA is shared by any other human being on the planet. And a lot of that DNA goes to encoding for brains. And brains make things better. So there's another win that we have. Dawkins, brains. Now let's do something stupid. Me, I'm a winner. I'm dumb as hell. But I have figured out a way to count from 0 to 9,999 and have fun doing it. I won't display it all to you right now, and you probably already know if you've been on this channel, but Zo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Zot 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, Snick, Sveen, Ain't, Ain't is continued past a Hun, which could be referred to as 1e, because 2e, 3z, 4e, 5e, 5e is 500. Why 5e? Because 50 is 50-hundred, because 5th is 50. It lost its Y. So has crazy. Everything 1/5 off, right? C-R-A-Z. The Y is silent. Craze. That's all that's left. Us people that follow our passions and our craze. The hype the excitement, the build-up, the exposure, the seeking after goals, the achievement of those goals, that gets us past 5e to 6e, 7e, 80, 90, zoti, wanti, tuni. So tune obviously is 12, right? Take a 2, add an un, you might as well have a dozen. There's no reason why not. So tuni is 1200, so it's 1200. But look at this. What is 80? I said it earlier. 80 is not 8 tens, as it once was in decimal. Instead, it's 800s. But look at yet another one. Look at 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60, etc. These ones are where the English system of twent, third, fourth, fifth, which is irrational, but it's part of what makes English adorable. Anyway, that has lost its Y and has become its own one-syllable number. Well, of course it has. Same thing happened to 11. It's want. 11 cut off. How many fucking syllables? Like 2 or 3. Sorry to say fuck. I'm not really, but I have to be, because YouTube offends itself by thinking that words are awful mistakes. They aren't. Words are the stuff of thought. They are the most beautiful thing that our existence points towards. They are the only thing worth getting excited about. Words are the shit, for real, because they're also nothing and stupid as hell. A single word can wreck a sail ship. Actually, I don't know. Iceberg, right? That's a word that might be able to save a sail ship. What's my point? I'm talking about ships on the ocean, because I give a ship. And my ship is Titanic. And I'm manic. And it's obvious, and I can't hide it. But I do decide it will work in our favor, because back to 80, back to 20. Twent is 20, twent. It's 20, twent. But you add the Y, and it moves to the hundreds place. It's called hunimal for a reason, or centimal, or nigimal, or pugimal. But the point is 20 has the Y that moves it to the hundreds, so it's 2000. Twent hun is 2000. 20 is 2000 in this system, while 80 is 800. 20 and 80 have reversed their place on the number line and then been blown apart as if by supernova, as if a magnetron, one of those stars that died of its neutronic load, sucks in all the gravity of supernova-esque might, and then a totally different star, because I don't know astronomy, but I'll start to learn. Start. Ha! That's all I have is dad jokes. But they're not bad jokes, because I'm not sad. Yokes. Folks. I don't like the word folks. It makes me think of neoliberal politicians. And we tortured some folks, where Obama revealed how evil his we look forward decision is. Cheney should be in jail, and so should Bush. They should be in jail. We failed. This nation sucks, but it also sicks. So it's got a sore place in our heart where it's a terrible, terrible thing that we're stuck with. So we have to hope good things for it, even though, man, is it terrible. We are a monster. I have been personally a monster, and I can avow and vouch for this fact. America has been a monster, and we need to get well soon. That's why this video's title is Get Well Soon, America, and it's why you watched the video and liked and commented. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Goodbye.